Leo. Leo, this reading is not for anybody else but you. It will have nobody else in it but you. This is a Zen spread reading. It will go over all of the sides of yourself, mind, heart, body, and soul. If you have any issues that you would like to work on, if you want to use it for healing and growth, to gain a better perspective of yourself, to gain a deeper perspective of yourself, that's what this is for. This is not a relationship reading. This is about you and your energies and how you can move forward with yourself in a healthy way to ensure that you stay in alignment with love and light. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Leo, Leo, Leo. That's too many. Mind, heart, body, soul. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is about deep introspection. It's about taking time out to evaluate your truth inside of yourself and then coming out of that seclusion to speak it. You have to remember to come out and speak it after you have it. To shine your light on the world. That's why the Hermit always carries a lantern. He's shining his light that he found while in seclusion on the world. In your mind, in the past, we have the Queen of Wands. This could be you. This is your element as fire. This could just be you being you. It's a very passionate, very motivated, very active, very driven energy. The Queen of Wands is actually one of the higher Leo minor arcana cards. She carries a sunflower, which is Leo, as the sun. And she is, in fact, standing on a picture of a lion. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this dark patch right here is a picture of a lion. Very beautiful card. So you were very motivated in your past, in your mind. This is what you're thinking about, an action that you took, a focused action, because the Queen is a focused energy. She's more mature, but she's not quite as dominant and domineering as the King is. She's not quite as in control of her passions as the King would be. Passion, creativity, inspiration, movement, motivation, action being taken, drive, force, some sort of something that you did in the past, and you're thinking about that. Or this could be somebody else that you were thinking of, but this is supposed to be a reading for you, so I'm sticking with that other. With the present moment, you are thinking about the Queen of Swords in reverse. You might not be understanding something, or there might be a truth that's coming in that you're not understanding. The Queen energy is more of a receptive energy than the King would be. It's not quite as, forceful and dominant and domineering and outwardly driven. It's more of a receptive energy and more of a subdued energy than the King. So maybe you're not understanding, you're not receiving that energy, you're not receiving that truth, because swords are about truth, communication, thoughts, analysis, facts. And when it's blocked, when it's in the reversal, you're kind of not receptive to this energy. You're just kind of blocking it out. It could be that you're not talking or not communicating, or you're thinking about not talking, not communicating. It can be a lie, too. This can be a lie, or words being twisted. In the future, you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about arrows of passion, arrows of force, energy, beliefs. You could be speaking about your beliefs, you could be speaking angrily, you could be talking very quickly about something with force and passion. Usually the Eight of Wands is about arrows of love, but it can also be anger, some sort of force or energy or passion. You're just pushing this energy out. Kitty's jumping down. But that's on your thoughts. This is your thoughts energy, the mental energy that you have. In your heart space, in the past, you have the Page of Cups. This is a love offer. This is the message of some sort of emotion, possibly friendship, possibly love, possibly speaking of your emotions or movement of your emotions towards somebody or somebody else, or somebody coming in speaking to you. But it is some sort of a message. It's a new opportunity brought in. Pages are usually about messengers. It can also be very intuitive, very caring and compassionate. This could also be a water sign person in your life. But again, I'm trying to keep this as the energy for you only. So I'm trying to focus on only the energies that are inside of yourself and not any outside external energies affecting your heart, your mind, your body, or your soul. I'm trying to keep it like that. But if you feel like it would resonate with you more if it were the other way, then please, whatever way you would like to take it. In your present moment, in your heart, you have the Three of Wands. This is the energy of waiting for your ships to come in, having patience, having set forward something, an idea. You've put action towards an idea, a passionate project, a creative venture. You put action toward it, you put planning toward it, and you want to take the next step. And right now you're waiting for the action to come in. You're watching for your ships to come in. You're being patient and attentive and waiting. This can also allude to a third-party relationship, a third-party situation. This can be three people instead of three wands. With wands energy, it can be beliefs, passion, or activity, motion. In the future, we have the Ace of Swords in your heart space. It's very cold energy to have in your heart space. But it's a truth. It's a revelation. It's the beginning of something. Knowledge of something. Knowing something. Communication. Fact. Analysis. The pure hard truth, a revelation that brings about change. The Ace of Swords is a lot like the Sword of Truth, where it can cut away what is a lie, what is not fact. And in your heart, it will feel like a revelation that you know to be true. In the body, we have in the past the Nine of Swords. This energy is about mental anguish. You're being way too stressed out about something. You might be having insomnia, staying up late at night, worrying about something, not being able to get rest, having all of these thoughts, all of these swords weighing on your mind, and this person is just like in mental anguish, not being able to sleep, just staying up at night, being agitated and anxious. In the present moment, we have the Five of Swords reversed. I'm hoping you're getting rest from this area, but it seems like maybe you're putting the conflict to rest. The Five of Swords reversed usually means that you're not wanting to engage in a conflict, or the conflict has ended. Some sort of conflict has ended. And hopefully that is the case so that you can get some rest from that Nine of Swords. Your environment. Really stressed out in your environment, and then you don't want to engage in a fight. Trying to avoid a fight. maybe trying to avoid saying something that you want to say, that you know would be hurtful. Or possibly somebody coming in and bringing this tension, bringing this conflict to you from the environment, and you not wanting to deal with it. In the future, you have the Six of Pentacles reversed. The Six of Pentacles upright speaks to charity, a balance in giving, being balanced and being able to give or receiving. When it's reversed, it can be somebody stealing something from you. It can also talk to a codependent relationship, some sort of relationship that is imbalanced, that's not balanced. You're either getting more than you give, or you're giving more than you're getting. Sorry, Leo, I'm tired. In your soul, you have the Chariot upright in the past. This is a victory card. It can also be Cancer. Cancer energy. Whereas you would be willing something, taking control of something through your will. You just set your will out to the universe, and things align for you. These two horses are two opposing energies. They are the opposite energies, and this person here controls the horses simply by setting his will out to them. It can be very much about control and having control of a situation just by setting your will to it, and then the universe moves it forward. It's also a victory card, having a victory. It can also be about motion and movement and growth and going forward, just moving forward, progress. In your current situation with your soul, you have the Three of Cups, which is another third-party relationship card. It's another 3. But it's also about celebration and harmony and joy and celebrating with people, cheersing. So it's Christmas, so I'm thinking that's what it is. It's probably you are out with your family and friends and having a good time, as Leos are prone to do. This card can also be about pregnancy. Two people and a third. In the future for your soul, you have the Nine of Cups reversed. And this is being extremely satisfied. Whenever it's upright, it's like extremely satisfied energy. It's also the wish card. Having your wishes fulfilled, having your wishes come true. But when it's reversed, then you are dissatisfied, extremely dissatisfied, and your wish didn't come true, and you just have to, it's either not coming true or you have to wait for it longer. You got two bonus cards. I'm not sure if this will resonate with you, but the first bonus card was Temperance. It's a major arcana card, and Temperance is about a Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy. This is the blending of two very opposing energies. The blending of a situation, having diplomacy, having compassion, having empathy, moving forward in a healing way. And then also you got the Page of Wands as a bonus card. And the Page of Wands can indicate in Aries, although it is a minor arcana. He is also standing on a Leo, a lion picture, although this one's a little bit clearer. He's a messenger, usually, a messenger of beliefs, a messenger of creativity, ideas, motivation, action. Very impetuous and fiery. Very interesting. I'm not sure if that resonates. Dear Lord, what are the energies and messages that Leo needs to hear What are the energies and messages that Leo needs to hear for this reading, please? Your first card is Be Not Afraid, Only Believe. Your second card is With God All Things Are Possible. Your third card is Watch and Pray That You Enter Not Into Temptation. The one that flew out at the beginning was, I am with you always, even into the end of the world. So even if things seem like they're coming down, collapsing, if you're dissatisfied with something, if something's not working out, Always remember God's with you. And then under the deck we got, whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. I'm not sure why that never, focuses. It'll never focus and get, completely clear. Maybe you're listening to this reading and having trouble believing in it, believing in the message. And that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm feeling here. But God wants you to know that with Him all things are possible, and He's with you always, even into the end of the world. And even if you don't like tarot, if you have a bad opinion of it, please remember that Jesus did prophesy. With God, all things are possible. Be not afraid, only believe. Leo, if this resonated with you, I hope it helped you in some way. I hope it healed whatever situation you are in. I hope it moves you more toward a life of love and light, more in alignment with a life of love and light. I wish you joy, peace, and prosperity. I wish you happiness. If you would like a reading from me, which would be more in alignment with you and your specific energies, my email is in the description box, along with a description of all of the other spreads that I can do. I do relationship readings. I do readings that will help you learn God's purpose for you. Just shoot me an email and we can set up an appointment for that. And I do hope you have a good rest of the holiday season. I'll talk to you later.